Question number 1. In computer, subtraction is generally carried out by...
You got it? Your choice 2's complement is right.
Question number 2. What is the role of the control unit in a computer?
Clear logic. Your choice generates control signals for the processor is sound and 100% true.
Question number 3. What is the purpose of system buses in a computer? Perfect. To transfer data and control signals is the correct choice. Question number 4. Which architectural model originated in the 1940s?
Great thinking. Von Neumann and Harvard architectures is the right choice.
Question number 5. What does SIMD stand for in computer architecture? Nice work. You chose single instruction, multiple data, and it is correct. Question number 6. What is a general purpose computer designed to do? Valid point. Carry out a wide variety of tasks is true. Question number 7. Who developed the basic architecture of computer? Bravo, John von Neumann is the answer. Question number 8. The fastest memory in the computer system is dash. Excellent. Cache is a brilliant choice. Question number 9. Which of these accurately describes a motherboard? Correct. The central circuit board of a computer device is the right answer. Question number 10. Multiprogramming of the computer system increases. You chose CPU utilization, and it is correct. Question number 11. The computer which provide continuous information.
Nicely done. Analog computer is a solid answer.
Question number 12. What are the drawbacks of a 32-bit architecture? Well reasoned. Slower performance, limited memory access, and reduced security is the correct choice. Question number 13. What does the bus line on a motherboard connect? Exactly. Components of the computer system make sense and it is right choice. Question number 14. What is the role of the processor in a computer? Well done. Performing calculations is the right choice. Question number 15. What is the main focus of computer organization? Correct response. Low-level design issues is the most accurate answer. Question number 16. Disadvantages of a 32-bit architecture include: on track. Limited memory access, reduced performance, and decreased security is the correct answer. Question number 17. Which of these is an embedded system? Smart move. Microwave is an accurate answer. Question number 18. What is the von Neumann architecture known for?
Right choice. Sequential execution of instructions is the best answer.
Question number 19. Where are the I/O ports located on a computer?
Strong choice. At the back of the computer is the right answer.
Question number 20. Every task in a computer follows an dash cycle. Right again. IPO is a valid answer. Question number 21. Who controls all the operations of a computer? Sharp thinking. Q is the right choice. Question number 22. What is the name of this part of the computer?
Good thinking. Hard drive is the right answer.
Question number 23. What are interrupts in computer architecture? Great job. Methods for redirecting the processor to handle an occurrence is the accurate answer. Question number 24. What is the purpose of cache memory in a CPU? You're right. Storing frequently used instructions and data is the correct answer. Question number 25. What does the control unit do in a computer? Solid response. Reads instructions from memory is a valid choice. Question number 26. How is memory accessed in RISC architecture? Smart pick. Load and store instruction is the correct choice. Question number 27. What is usually held in the contents of RAM? Excellent choice. Operating system and currently running programs is the right answer. Question number 28. Dash controls all parts of a computer system.
Nice selection. QU is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 29. What is the data bus used for in a computer?
Well picked. To transport data between memory and the processor is the correct answer. Question number 30. The CPU is called the dash of the computer. Good job. Your answer brains works well here. Question number 31. Which of these is a definition of software? Great thinking. The applications that a computer runs is the right choice. Question number 32. What is the purpose of an operating system? Smart move. Managing computer hardware and software resources is an accurate answer. Question number 33. Which is not an integral part of computer? Well picked. Ops is the correct answer.
Question number 34. Where is Harvard the standard architecture?
Valid point. Embedded computers that allow for user data is true.
Question number 35. What is the purpose of MIMD architecture?
Smart pick. Scientific research is the correct choice.
Question number 36. So what will happen if you have more RAM? You're right. My computer will run more programs at a time is the correct answer. Question number 37. Which is not a type of computer register? Perfect. Memory counter is the correct choice.
Question number 38. What is the purpose of the system clock?
Excellent choice. To produce timing signals for synchronization is the right answer. Question number 39. The computer used in intensive care unit. Nicely done. Hybrid computer is a solid answer. Question number 40. These are the functions of computer except. Clear logic. Your choice data mining is sound and 100% true. Question number 41. What is the clock speed of a processor? Nice work. You chose the speed at which a processor operates, and it is correct. Question number 42. Which is an example of presenting data? Good thinking. Showing your work on a computer screen is the right answer. Question number 43. Select an example of an embedded system. Exactly. Cruise control makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 44. What is the role of the ALU in the SPU? Solid response. Performing arithmetic and logic operations is a valid choice. Question number 45. What is a register in the CPU used for?
Right choice. To hold frequently used data instructions is the best answer.
Question number 46. Known as automatic sequence controlled. Excellent. Mark-I computer is a brilliant choice. Question number 47. Computer that is inside another device. Correct. Embedded computer is the right answer.
Question number 48. What is the purpose of the hard drive?
Correct response. Store the data is the most accurate answer.
Question number 49. What is the purpose of backing store?
Well reasoned. To store data permanently is the correct choice.
Question number 50. What does a computer allow you to do?
Good job. Your answer all of the above works well here.
Question number 51. Uniprocessor architecture belongs to?
Sharp thinking. CISAD is the right choice.
Question number 52. What is the CPU an abbreviation for?
On track. Central Processing Unit is the correct answer.
Question number 53. What is the main purpose of the CPU?
Strong choice. To fetch, decode, and execute instructions is the right answer.
Question number 54. The control unit of a computer dash.
Bravo. Generates control signals to execute an instruction is the answer.
Question number 55. What is the function of a computer?
Great job. Take input, process data, and deliver output is the accurate answer.
Question number 56. Microprocessors can be used to make.
Well done. All of these is the right choice. Question number 57. What is used to boot a computer? You chose BIOS, and it is correct. Question number 58. Computer architecture subject code.
Nice selection. ED1223 is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 59. What is von Neumann architecture?
Right again. Storing programs and data in the same place is a valid answer.
Question number 60. The main computer components are?
You got it. Your choice input-output CPAC main memory secondary storage is right. Question number 61. A computer uses a combination of. Nicely done. Hardware and software is a solid answer.
Question number 62. A Tanasoft Berry computer used.
Excellent. 45 vacuum tubes is a brilliant choice.
Question number 63. In CPU denotes.
Great job. Central is the accurate answer.
Question number 64. What is the function of cache?
Smart move. To hold frequently used data instructions is an accurate answer.
Question number 65. The CPU is often referred to as?
You're right. The brains of the computer is the correct answer.
Question number 66. The term RISC stands for dash.
Well reasoned. Reduced instruction set computer is the correct choice. Question number 67. What is an embedded system? Good job. Your answer, a computer system that has one single purpose, works well here. Question number 68. Von Neumann architecture is? Correct. CISAD is the right answer.
Question number 69. Where machine code is used?
Solid response. In computer processing is a valid choice.
Question number 70. The term CPU stands for?
Excellent choice. Central Processing Unit is the right answer.
Question number 71. In CPU stands for dash.
Nice work. You chose Central and it is correct.
Question number 72. What does boot up mean?
Exactly. To start up the computer system makes sense and it is right choice.
Question number 73. What does CISC stand for?
Bravo. Complex Instruction Set Computer is the answer.
Question number 74. Computer address bus is?
Nice selection. Unidirectional is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 75. What is the CPU cache?
Clear logic. Your choice fast memory on the CPU is sound and 100% true.
Question number 76. Bootstrap process is?
Perfect. Load system files to RAM is the correct choice.
Question number 77. CISC stands for dash.
Well picked. Complex instruction set computer is the correct answer.
Question number 78. CPU stands for?
Smart pick. Central processing unit is the correct choice.
Question number 79. CPU means dash.
Right again. Central processing unit is a valid answer.
Question number 80. Cray 11 is a?
You got it. Your choice supercomputer is right.
Question number 81. How you get all these quiz questions in PDF books format?
You chose Contact Narayan Changda, and it is correct.